huge respect here. Dealt with that particular issue.
And
we're going to park it for now. Daniel Hannan, MEP, freedom. We saw, of course, the recent European elections, a certain swing in a certain way and a huge discomfort across Europe about certain things that are happening. But this is the crux here, isn't it? In our debate about tolerating intolerance. Where do we draw that line? Well, what is the definition of freedom? What is Britishness?
Well, you tolerate objectionable behaviour up to the point of incitement. You tolerate eccentricity up to the point of madness. You tolerate offensiveness up to the point of harassment. Toleration means you tolerate. It means you tolerate things that you find utterly appalling. What are British values? Well, you said at the beginning, Nikki, today is the 799th anniversary of the signing of Magna Carta. You could do a lot worse than the spare, terse inscription that appears on the Magna Carta Memorial in Runnymede. Freedom under law. If you wanted to distill British values into one phrase, and in that phrase is incorporated all the things that through the years made this country a better place to live than the authoritarian alternative. It implies regular elections, uncensored newspapers, equality between the sexes, jury trials, habeas corpus, free speech, free assembly, free conscience.
So where there is not equality between the sexes, and we have this segregation row, whether it's going on or not in public places, and people's belief that there should be modesty and there should be some form of separation. We hear that from the authoritarian right-wing group Hizb ut-Tahrir. What should we do in that situation? How do we clamp down?
I agree with what Majid said. You tolerate those views. Tolerating those views is not the same as teaching them in school.
Absolutely.
Every child born in this country, wherever his or her parents came from, is the heir to that same birthright that began with the Great Charter 800 years ago. And we cannot allow our own sons and daughters in this country, wherever their parents came from, to be denied their portion of our patrimony as a free society. That is something that should go without saying. Of course, people can have, once they've left school, they can have whatever eccentric opinions they want. But teaching people that they are not just a random collection of individuals, born to a different random collection of individuals, but that they are British citizens, that we're bound together, regardless of creed, regardless of race, that we have an identity as British subjects, and we're connected one to another. That is something that should go for all our children.
Liberalism with a small L. Okay.